Yeah, what's up, Doc? Big Chungus here. And today, me and all your favorite Reddit memes are about to invade Area 51 epic style. Well, here we go. Whoa, wait, what's that song? Uh-oh.
Hmm, a load of shit. That was a better video, I will give you.
How's it going, newer cellmate? Hope you enjoy your stay here at Taipei Prison. The last cellmate that I had, well, let's just say, had an accident, so you're getting moved here for now. To give you a warm welcome, though, I'm gonna read a book for you, and not just any book. I'm reading you the world's greatest dad jokes, 160 hilarious knee slappers and hokey puns. What's that? Why am I reading World's Greatest Dad Jokes, 160 Hilarious Knee Slappers and Hokey Puns? Well, let's just say, from now on, you're gonna be calling me Daddy. So you may as well get used to it. Without further ado, let's start reading. I'm gonna skip over the general copyright information and get to the meat and potatoes of this book. Chapter 1. Did you hear? Did you hear the joke about the paper? It's terrible. Did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? Great food, but no atmosphere. Did you hear about the man who was buried alive? It was a grave mistake. Did you hear about the two radios that got married? The reception was fantastic. Did you hear about the new corduroy pillows? They're making headlines. Did you hear about the new automatic shovel? It's a groundbreaking invention. Did you hear about the fire in the shoe factory? Hundreds of souls were lost. Did you hear about the thieves who fell in wet cement? They were hardened criminals. Did you hear about the population of Ireland? It's Dublin. Did you hear about the two thieves who stole a calendar? They each got 6 months. Did you hear about the sad wedding cake? It was in tears. Did you hear about the fire at the campground? It was intense. Did you hear about the new janitors union? It's sweeping the nation. Did you hear about the baguette at the zoo? It was bred in captivity. Did you hear about the clown who held doors for people? It was a nice gesture. Did you hear about the butcher who backed into a meat grinder? He got a little behind in his work. Did you hear about the runner who got teased? He took it all in stride. Did you hear about the guy who killed a man with sandpaper? He only wanted to rough him up. Did you hear about the cow who jumped over barbed wire? It was utter destruction. Did you hear about the guy who invented Tic Tacs? They say he made a mint. Did you hear about the claustrophobic astronaut? He just needed space. Did you hear about the computer that got the Miley virus? It stopped twerking. Did you hear about the tongue twister champion who got arrested? He got a really tough sentence. Did you hear about the semicolon who got arrested? He got 2 consecutive sentences. Did you hear about the invisible man who married the invisible woman? The kids were nothing to look at. Did you hear about the rock that was 1,760 yards long? It must be a milestone. Did you hear the Cyclops closed his school? He only had one pupil. Chapter 2. How many? How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles. How many people does it take to change a light bulb in Mexico? Just one. How much does a pirate pay for corn? A buccaneer. How do you catch a unique rabbit? Unique up on him. How do you catch a tame rabbit? The tame way. How long does a jousting match last? Until nightfall. How does a yeti build his house? It glues it together. How do you catch a squirrel, climb a tree, and act nuts? How do you make a Swiss roll? You push him down a mountain. How do you fix a broken tuba? With a tuba glue. How do you know there's an elephant in your refrigerator? You can't shut the door. How does a train eat? It goes choo choo. How does Darth Vader know what Luke got him for Christmas? He felt his presence. How do prisoners call each other? Cell phones. How did the Egyptians select the next pharaoh? It was a pyramid scheme. Chapter 3. Why? Why can't you have a nose 12 inches long? Because then it would be a foot. Why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom? Because the P is silent. Why can't humans hear a dog whistle? Because dogs can't whistle. Why can't blind people go skydiving? Because it scares the hell out of the dogs. Why couldn't the lifeguard rescue the hippie? Because he was too far out. Why don't they play poker in Africa? Because there's too many cheetahs. Why don't cannibals eat clowns? Because they taste funny. Why don't melons get married? They can't elope. Why don't skeletons like scary movies? They don't have the guts. Why don't oysters share their pearls? They're shellfish. Why don't you tell pigs secrets? They may squeal. Why don't you ever see hippos hiding in trees? Because they're very good at it. Why shouldn't you write with a broken pencil? Because it's pointless. Why shouldn't you buy Velcro? It's a ripoff. Why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Why are there walls around graveyards? Because people are dying to get in. Why are there fewer frogs than before? Because they keep croaking. Why are horse-drawn carriages so unpopular? Because the horses are bad at drawing. Why was the math book in therapy? Because it had so many problems. Why do cows wear bells? Because their horns don't work. Why do cows moo? Because farmers have cold hands. Why do gorillas have big nostrils? Because they have big fingers. Why do bees hum? Because they don't know the words. Why do bananas wear sunscreen? Because they peel easily. Why does moon rock taste better than earth rock? Because it's meatier. Why does our solar system get such bad ratings? Because it only has a 1 star. Why do trees seem so suspicious? Because they're a bit shady. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? He was outstanding in his field. Why did the bicycle fall over? It was too tired. Why did the golfer change his pants? Because he got a hole in one. Why did the pony drink some tea? Because he was a little horse. Why did the turkey cross the road? To prove he wasn't chicken. Why did the boy get a new butt? His old one was cracked. Why did the shopping cart quit its job? It was tired of being pushed around. Why did the scientist remove his doorbell? He wanted to win the Nobel Prize. Why did the old man fall in the well? Because he couldn't see that well. Why did the man quit railroad engineer school? Because he couldn't stay on track. Why did the police officer stink? Because he was on duty. Why did Humpty Dumpty have a great fall? Because his summer was miserable. Why did the cowboy adopt a dachshund? He wanted to get along, little doggy. Chapter 4. What? What did the Buddhist say to the hot dog vendor? Make me one with everything. What do lawyers wear to court? Lawsuits. What do you do with epileptic lettuce? You make a seizure salad. What do Yetis get from sitting on the ice for too long? Polaroids. What do snowmen do in their spare time? They're just chillin'. What do you say to a hitchhiker with one leg? Hop on in. What do you do with an elephant with 3 balls? Walkman pitch to the giraffe. What does Charles Dickens keep in his spice rack? The best of Thymes, the worst of Thymes. What side of a duck has the most feathers? The outside. What kind of bees make milk? Boobies. What is a zebra? 26 sizes larger than an A bra. What's the best way to carve wood? Whittle by whittle. What's the best thing about living in Switzerland? I don't know, but the flag is a big plus. What kind of teacher never farts in public? A private tutor. What's the dumbest animal in the jungle? A polar bear. What's Irish and stays out all night? Patio furniture. What has 4 wheels and flies? A garbage truck. What washes up on tiny beaches? Microwaves. What has 4 legs and can fly? 2 birds. What's the best time to go to the dentist? Tooth hurty. What happens when you get hit with a rental car? It hurts. What state has the smallest soft drinks? Minnesota. What happens when you watch a shipwreck? You let it sink in. What did the fish say when he ran into the wall? Damn. What did the buffalo say when his son left for school? Bye, son. What did the duck say when he bought lip balm? Put it on my bill. What did the monkey say when he caught his tail in the door? It won't be long now. What do porcupines say when they kiss? Ouch. What did the pirate say when he turned 80? Aye, matey. What did Cinderella say when her photos didn't arrive? Someday my prince will come. What did George Washington say to his troops before crossing the Delaware? Get in the boat. What goes, oh, oh, oh? Santa walking backwards. What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One's a little lighter. What's the difference between roast beef and pea soup? Anyone can roast beef. What's the difference between an African elephant and an Indian elephant? About 5,000 miles. What's the difference between ignorance and apathy? I don't know, and I don't care. What's the difference between a snowman and a snow woman? Snowballs. What do you get when you cross a cow and a shark? I don't know, but I wouldn't want to milk it. What's the difference between beer nuts and deer nuts? Beer nuts are 49 cents. Deer nuts are just under $1. What's the difference between an oral thermometer and a rectal thermometer? The taste. What do you get when you cross an elephant with a rhino? Alethino. What do you get when you cross a 4-leaf clover with poison ivy? A rash of good luck. What do Alexander the Great and Winnie the Pooh have in common? Their middle name. What do you call a hippie's wife? Mississippi. What do you get when you cross an insomniac, an agnostic, and a dyslexic? Someone who stays up all night, wondering if there really is a dog. What do you call cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese. What do you call a lady with 1 leg? Eileen. What do you call a bullfighter with a rubber toe? Roberto. What do you call a Frenchman walking on the beach? Philly flop. What do you call a cow that ate a stick of dynamite? Abominable. What do you call that cow when it explodes? Noble. What do you call a man who tames lions? Claude. What do you call a dog with no legs? It doesn't matter. He won't come anyways. What was the hot dog's name? Frank. Who married a hamburger? Patty. What's red and moves up and down? A tomato in an elevator. What's red and smells like blue paint? Red paint. What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick. What's brown and sticky? A stick. What's black and red and black and red and black and red? A zebra with a sunburn. What's small, red, and whispers? A horseradish. What's brown and sounds like a bell? Dung. What's white and can't climb a tree? A refrigerator. Chapter 5. Me and Dad. Me. Dad, did you get your hair cut? Dad, I got them all cut. Me. Dad, I'm hungry. Dad, hi hungry. I am Dad. Me. Dad, is today Wednesday? Dad, all day. Me. Dad, it's cold in here. Dad, go stand in the corner where it's 90 degrees. Me. Dad, what time is it? Dad, time to get a new watch. Me. How do I look? Dad, with your eyes. Me. Dad, can you put my shoes on? Dad, I don't think they'll fit me. Me. Dad, what's on TV? Dad, dust. Me. Dad, can you make me a sandwich? Dad, abracadabra, you're a sandwich. Me. Dad, are you alright? Dad, no, I'm all left. Me. Dad, can you put the cat out? Dad, I didn't know he was on fire. Me. Dad, can I watch TV? Dad, sure. Just don't turn it on. Me. Dad, I'm gonna take a shower. Dad, well, you better put it back. Me. Dad, where are my sunglasses? Dad, I don't know. Where are my dad glasses? Me. Dad, I'll call you later. Dad, please, just call me Dad. And with that, we are done here.